What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here once again. I'm outside. I've been running, losing my breath a little bit. SmackNPie here. Welcome back to the Dark Decision video. So yesterday, we got our Chapter 5 news. This is actually a very big news. So let me recap a little bit. Y'all remember how long it took us to get not only Chapter 4 name, but every single level's Chapter 4 name? Y'all remember how long it took us? We did an entire live stream, ladies and gentlemen. You know how big of a deal that was? But no, we didn't get the Chapter 5 mannequin's level name, but now we got two titles. Chapter 5 title, and for some reason, right, Dark Deception 1, this first game that has 5 chapters in total, Dark Deception 1 title as well. So, without wasting our time, let us just jump straight into it. So it has been revealed that Dark Deception 1 is now titled Shattered Ring Arc. So if you don't know what arc is, it's basically like a storyline that starts and ends, but it still goes on before and after. Like, it doesn't matter if the prequel or the sequel of that storyline is shown in the game or the movie or TV show or the book, as long as that specific storyline, the current events, are showcased in whatever capacity of the medium that is being consumed by the viewers, players. That is what is called arc in our medium, in our industry, right? So, Dark Deception 1, which is basically like a trilogy series, is 3 games, right? It has been confirmed that the first game is now focused on Shattered Ring. So let me give you some quick, context and story explanation as to what's going on in here. The whole Dark Deception chapter, whole storyline of Dark Deception is that you play as Doug Hauser, right? That's not the important bit. What's important and what's much more interesting and fascinating, yes, you connect with Doug Hauser on a human level when his backstory is revealed, what he's done to his daughter, his wife, and their aspect of the story is revealed. That's where you connect on an emotional level, on a human level, interaction level. But really, the whole story is actually about Bierce, Dark Deception 1. She's here. She's kind of stuck here in this ballroom after dealing with Malik to get world fame, becoming a Hollywood star. But at the end, she made a deal with the devil. She was like, yo, Malik, make me a famous star in Hollywood, and when I'm done, when I'm dead, my soul will be available to you for eternity. For eternity, ladies and gentlemen. So it was revealed, when Malik said to us during Chapter 4 sequences that, hey, I did what she asked me to do. But when the time came, and I was like, yo, where's my soul, Bierce? She decided to get cute, and then she basically learned the kind of sort of powers and magics and ring altar and other world of Dark Deception, the outer realm, which we call here in Dark Deception, of Malik's realm. And she basically started to trick him because he was busy with other matters and other monsters and mortals. Haha, Dark Deception. So now she's stuck here. So the ring pieces are now broken, right? One of which has made a bond with Bierce's soul. So she can't basically get out of this place in one piece and go back to a normal life because, that ring piece is now part of who Bierce is at this point. But at the same time, those ring pieces were shattered and then spread across the outer realm. Oh, not outer realm, but inner realm of Malik. And that's where we, as Doug Hauser, come into play. We go around Monkey Business, Agatha's School, Dread Ducky's Sewers, Crazy Carnival Clown, Circus, Carnival, Hospital, all these levels, right? That's where we come in, and then we grab and find each ring piece, and we bring them to Bierce so that, she can do whatever, right? That is the whole story with Shattered Ring. That's where the whole piece of ring altar comes into play, the ballroom, the big ring altar that you see. Basically, the point is, Shattered Ring storyline is what Dark Deception 1 is all about. Now, here comes my theory. I know I took a little too long, but here comes my theory. I believe Dark Deception Chapter 5 Part 1 and Part 2 will mark Bierce's final appearance in Dark Deception game. It will be her final appearance in Chapter 5, and I said it on my Twitter that there are 3 possible outcomes for Bierce's storyline. Number 1, she betrays us and leaves, so now we're stuck in the ballroom, right? Number 2, she doesn't betray us, she helps us, and we both leave. In other sense, we die, and basically she leaves and she moves on, not in human form, mortal form, whatever. She move on to become a much greater form of herself, maybe create a mortal realm of her own, just like Malik. Or there's a third possible outcome. She dies. At the end, she realizes that, whatever Doug is doing is actually a far greater cause than what she has done her entire life. So what she does is that she helps him, Doug Hauser, making amends. So both Doug Hauser and Bierce make amends in the final chapter. They both kind of sort of die by the end, but Doug Hauser here... Guys, shut the freak up, I'm recording. Guys, so Doug Hauser, gets the forgiveness of his family. Why do I have this theory? Well, ladies and gentlemen, because Chapter 5 title has also been revealed. I know it took very long to get here, but Chapter 5 title, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Fated Conclusion. Fated Conclusion is actually a very smart title because it points us to a direction that is like, hey, you might think you can change what's coming to you, but you can't. Fate has a specific ending, a specific finale, a specific conclusion waiting for you. You can't hide. You can't run away. You can't run away from the consequences of your action, Doug and Beers. So that's why Fated Conclusion is actually quite fitting, because Fated Conclusion is like, whatever we do, it does not matter, because what fate has chosen for us, the conclusion that fate has chosen for Doug Hauser and Beers, is coming. And whatever we do, it doesn't matter if we pray now, ask for forgiveness, it's too late. Kinda, sorta. So that is just like my 2 points on the whole chapter 5 shenanigans and Dark Division 1 as total, because discussions has to open, it has to start as to where Dark Division 2 is going, and I feel like this will conclude Beers and Doug's story arc in this game. And in Dark Division 2 we'll have new character, new whatever. Doug might reappear with other monsters, but I feel like Beers, this is it. Chapter 5 is like final line. The reason I said possible outcomes is because, there are multiple endings that has been confirmed. Like, you got the S-rank ending, the normal ending, so it just makes sense for Beers to have multiple options, but one of them has to be her dying in one way or another. Not that I want her to, but she's not flesh and blood. So her death meaning she, ascends and transforms into a different form. The whole game, Dark Division, is like, okay, the good Beers, the bad and evil Malik. But it's not like that anymore. It's not. It really isn't. And Doug Hauser is going back and forth between those two. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave you here. Let me know, what do you feel about all of this? You got Chapter 5 title, Fated Conclusion, and you got Dark Division 1 name, finally. Shattered Ring Arc, aka storyline. We'll see what Dark Division 2 is all about, but at the moment, this is where we're at. I would leave you here. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video.